Hey guys, welcome back to the Southern Beer Review. This is John and I'm William. I don't really know what to say other than today we have a special treat for you. This is like a mecca of beer places for craft beer enthusiasts. As you can see behind us, we are at the Sierra Nevada Brewing Company in Mill Creek, North Carolina, just south of Asheville, and this is stop number 8 on our Blue Ridge Parkway Brewery tour, and we are really excited about bringing you some Sierra Nevada beers. You can see, I'll kind of pan around. They've got a great outdoor space. And then over here behind us is the actual brewery. And inside the brewery is like, John, I don't even know if you, just describe the inside, but it's like a religion. It's a religious experience.
Yeah, it coming here does feel a little bit like that. And this has always been one of my favorite breweries. When I got into craft beer, it was because of the Pale Ale, Sierra Nevada's Pale Ale, which we're gonna honor today as part of one of the beers we're gonna review. And so, yeah, this is a special place.
All right, so I'm gonna swing this around here, and again, for those of you that have been nice enough to follow along, this is stop number 8 on our Blue Ridge Parkway beer tour. And again, Sierra Nevada. The original, I think, is still in Chico, California.
Yep.
But guys, a lot of national breweries set up shop in the Asheville area because of the purity of the mountain water. Oscar Blues is here in New Belgium and so forth. So anyway, that's enough of my introduction. I'll let John get us started with the beer.
Well, this first beer really needs no introduction.
Yeah.
This is the Pale Ale that made craft beer what it is. It made Pale Ales what they are. This is the standard.
Very smooth and crisp. So Sierra Nevada Pale Ale has been I would say it has been being brewed for the past, I'd say 20 years maybe.
Or yeah, I would say more.
Maybe even more than that.
Yeah.
But we wanted, like John said, we wanted to do a flagship just to kind of honor
this is
the craft beer movement.
A widely imitated beer, and after just having some really good Pale Ales on this trip, I wanted to taste this because this is sort of the standard fare, and I think this is better. The thing I'm getting from it is a really nice malt presence as well as the hoppiness.
Right.
It's a really good beer, really
Absolutely. All right. I want you, as John calls out what kind of beer this is, to notice that color while he's telling you what kind of beer it is.
So this is the Wheatgrass Lager, and we usually are attracted to lagers or wheatgrass out of interesting, but we didn't notice that it's a Munich Dunkel also. So we were kind of surprised when we saw the darkness of it.
That's really good. It's like a malty lager.
Yes.
The slightest hint of pepper.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The Dunkel is obviously dark. And
a little bit of chocolate in there. And
you don't see those much.
It's
hard to brew those well too.
Spicy bite at the end.
It sure does. That's what I was looking for. Good stuff.
But highly drinkable. Highly drinkable.
Also in honor of Sierra Nevada, we had to pick an IPA, so this is beer number 3.
This is the River Ride. Never had this IPA. I've had a lot of Sierra Nevada IPAs over the years. Torpedo is one of my all-time favorite IPAs.
That's pretty good. Go ahead.
Crisp, not overly bitter, but very hoppy. Very straightforward. It's I would say
a light drinking IPA for sure.
Yeah, it's a lighter tasting IPA.
And we're going to be honest with you, we intentionally picked beers that were lower in alcohol content because we still have 70 or 80 miles of the Parkway to go. So we're not doing some of the higher alcohol.
This is just, to me, like if you're just looking for a basic tasting IPA that's very well crafted and high quality, this is a good one here.
Right. All right, guys, last but not least.
This is the O. Henry's Nitro, what was it, a stout, William?
Yes.
Yeah, Irish stout, dry Irish stout. Love Nitro, loved Irish stouts. Let's see how this does.
I'm going to warn you, don't gulp that down at once, because it's pretty smooth.
Want to savor it?
Yeah. On occasion on our videos, John gets a beer he likes and drains the glass. I just want you to enjoy it. It's really smooth, like a cream ale, like we've had one of those earlier in our trip.
This is somehow even creamier, I think.
Right.
A little bit more chocolatey, too.
I'd like to say something real quick while John's finishing that up. there is a perception among people, among some people, we are not included in this, that think because you brew large batches of beer and you are a national brewery that you lose your quality. I in no shape, form, or fashion think Sierra Nevada fits into that. I think they have maintained their quality. In fact, I heard someone once say, how big do you have to be and not be considered a craft brewery anymore? Somebody said, well, it's whatever Sierra Nevada and Sam Adams brew on an annual basis. I think they do beer very well. I've had people tell me they don't like Sierra Nevada, and I think that's more of a mindset.
It's more of a backlash thing, I think, and they want to gravitate more to smaller breweries, which we're all here for to support as well. We'll support a brewery of any size as long as their product is quality. And as far as I can tell, this is still extremely high quality beer,
right?
And has been for years.
If you're in California, go to Chico, hit the headquarters. If you're in Asheville, you need to come about 10 or 15 miles south of the city to a place called Mill River. It's kind of between Asheville and Brevard. And hit the, I mean, it is, when we get better filming equipment, we'll be able to do this better, but there's an amphitheater, there's food trucks, there's outdoor, you just got to, if you're a craft beer fan, this is a bucket list. Get out the list now and put Sierra Nevada on the list.
And one thing I would mention is we showed up at 11 on a Saturday today, and they opened at 11, and the parking lot was already full. Now, it's not crowded
it's not,
in terms of there's tables and there's room at the bar, but it's already pretty active. So.
All right, John, rating, what you got?
This is a tough one to rate because, like I said, Sierra Nevada's always been one of my favorite breweries. In my heart, I just want to go 10.
Right.
But I'm not going to quite do that. I'm going to stick with a very high rating though, because I love all these beers and what Sierra Nevada's done. I'm going to give it a 9.5.
Yeah, I'm going the same thing. It's hard for me. I mean, again, am I biased because Sierra Nevada's a happy place for me? You know, I think about the inside and how nice the people are, how good the beer is, what a great area of the country this is, probably. But it's good. So
near perfection.
Yeah. So guys, you got to come check it out. And again, this is stop number 8, and we appreciate you sticking around.
See you guys.
Thanks. Like and subscribe.